Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to take a little journey through the history of Cinderella, well, in Lego form mostly, and mostly in the mini dolls. There have been a couple of minifigures, but I collect mini dolls. It's cool and interesting to see how they have evolved over the years. So let's start right back in 2014. This was one of the two very first Cinderella mini dolls, and this is, jump forward to 2025, is the most recent one. I find this so fascinating because they have exactly the same source material, but so much has evolved over the course of, 11 years. So let's just take the most recent one away. Let's go back to the beginning. So we had these two versions of Cinderella, both released in 2014 at the beginning. One was the Dream Carriage and the other one was her Romantic Castle. But they actually have, this one's got some extra blue tack on the back because these guys have seen some life. They've been in my collection and I have played with them and displayed them for 11 years. Now, I can't believe that these were both released in the same year, but we got different dress prints and slightly different styles for both of them. That's unheard of. I found it amazing to look back at. Okay, so we've got these two gorgeous dresses, and then next up in 2016, we got this version. Same hair, same face, but once again, it's the same dress, but it's different. We've got a different neckline, different coloring, different patterns. This one came in the juniors. This was another carriage. Cinderella gets carriages and castles on repeat over and over again. But I love this version from 2016, this dress. And they added a necklace. Now, this one also has a necklace. This is, we've got a pink dot necklace. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this is the first time we see the ball gown style skirt. She came in, this is the Enchanted Evening, once again with a carriage, but also she came with a fairy godmother in here. And this necklace, it looks out of place with this dress, but she also came with a pink skirt, which is supposed to give you the option to make her pink outfit, which you tell me, does this work with the blue top? Can we sell it? Pink necklace and pink skirt. It's a pink dress. No, it's not. The execution was flawed. The idea was really nice though. I'd love to see the pink dress itself though in the future. Oh, and this set also came with the fairy godmother. This is the first version. We get her twice, which is really cool. All right, so, secondary characters are fun as well. Now we're moving into 2018 when Cinderella gets a brand new face print, which is pretty special. Also, she's got a brand new dress. Long sleeves, no gloves now. This one was once again another castle set. This was a mix and match castle, dream castle. They're all her dream castle. I like this dress. It doesn't really scream Cinderella to me, but it's a little bit different. And then if we jump to 2021, I can't actually remember when the live action movie came out, but this was a bit after. She gets this kind of a version of the live action dress. So the top is like it, but the bottom has this random bow. Anyway, I don't understand what's happening with half of these. And then in 2021, we got our one and only micro doll with the chibi eyes. By the way, this is not the right face. I couldn't find the right head, but it is exactly the same except the eyes are swapped direction. And she doesn't have purple eyeshadow, but you get the idea. She came in one of those little flip open buildable books with a couple of other princesses. I'd love to see the chibi faces back again. I really think that they were the cutest for these micro dolls. All right, so one Cinderella micro doll is all we have so far. Then the next step was to a brand new face style. And if you've been watching for a while, you know how I feel about this. And I love her top though. I love the white gloves and the little kind of bolero top. This is where we started seeing back printing as well on the torso, which is really cool. So she came in such a weird set for this. I love it. But once again, she has a carriage. She always has a carriage and or a castle. And then we kept the same face print, but she got a brand new hair mold, which was around about the same time as this hair mold was introduced with the minifigures. And I don't have the minifigs because I don't collect them. So this one came in a really cool set. This one was the Marketplace, and she actually got pants for this as well. So princesses could start doing things for themselves. And I love this hairpiece. It's a little bit high on the forehead, but it was nice to have a new hairdo after all these years having had the same one. Okay, where are we going now? Now we go into the most recent evolution of Cinderella, the 2025 version. Now her hair is more orangey yellow and the back print's still the same, but the front is slightly different. I wish this version had sleeves and gloves, like little capped sleeves and gloves, but apart from that, I think that the newest one is my favorite. The face print is slightly evolved from the slightly cursed one from 2023. And now these are our two ones from 2025. I think this looks really, really nice. And her big skirt, the ball gown skirt, is kind of just the same version as the slimline one, the bendable one. Exactly the same print, but just kind of floofed out. So this is where we have evolved to from 2014 to 2025, 11 years. But I mean, they've had the same source material the whole time, so all of these different versions, it's kind of cool to look at them. So these are the three different big ball gowns. Same idea, slightly different shades of blue sometimes. Sometimes they've got swirls, sometimes they've got little sparkly stars, sometimes they have different metallic-y prints, but always the same idea. These three have all got the same hair piece and the necklaces. I'm just trying to put them all side by side. There, look at that. I mean, I love that we got a Cinderella with pants, with pantaloons, so she can get out and do some stuff. You know what I would like to see is the Disney princesses in their before outfits at some stage. That would be really fun. I may have to make that myself. Okay, different skirt iterations, just checking them out. Once again, we've got that split up the middle in most of them, almost all of them. Got either swirls or sparkles and a variation of metallic prints. The bow is kind of a random left field out there thing. So we only see that in a couple of places. Once on the pink skirt and once on this one blue skirt over here on the side. And these ones, let's put these are all the ones with the gloves and the sleeves. I do like the sleeves because she's got little capped sleeves, right? So not having them kind of looks a little bit strange, but that's okay. All right, so this is all of the different styles that we've had for Cinderella over the years. It's not all of the versions because sometimes they mixed and matched the tops and the bottoms, but this is definitely one of everything right here, right now. Oh, and would you like to see what Prince Charming has evolved like in Lego over the years as well? Once again, just mini dolls because no minifigures here. So we got this guy very first up in the first 2018 set with the castle. It's not his castle, it's Cinderella's. Got the darkish brown hair. Then we got this one, slightly more buff. And then he has got like the camel colored top instead of the blue one. And we keep that as we're going along, but we changed into this cartoony style black hair and a much more cartoony style face. And the most recent one is absolutely, definitely the best depiction, I think. He has got the cartoon hair. His face is just kind of similar to the one just before, but slightly evolved with bigger eyes and a bigger smile. He's the perfect incarnation of the 1950s cartoon prince. Though if you wanted a more realistic one, maybe that second one from the left. He's a bit more live action movie. All right, so here we have all of the Lego mini doll Cinderellas from 2014 to current day 2025. What are they going to look like in another 10 years? Who knows? This has been so cool to see. I hope I'm still collecting them then. I mean, I will be if I can. Let's see how many Cinderellas we can fit in a carriage. We could get them. They could all go to the ball. And then, oh my gosh, the prince is going to be so confused because whose shoe is it? Whose slipper has been left behind? Which Cinderella did he dance with at the ball? Imagine it was a masked ball and everybody was dressed up as Cinderella. He would be so confused. He's not the brightest match in the box. All right. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little romp through the history of Lego Cinderella mini dolls with me. Make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comments and check back in because there's more stuff coming up all the time. Which princess should we explore next? It's actually really interesting to see for me anyway. I hope it is for you. All right, see you again soon. Bye.